Japan marks the end of its 31-year-long Heisi era today. Emperor Akihito will hand over his crown to son Crown Prince Naruhito, opening a new era of Reiwa in Japan. For more on this, our Kim Mo-gyan is on the line for us. Mo-gyan.
Jiun, today's event is even more symbolic for Japan because Emperor Akihito's abdication marks the first time in 202 years since the living emperor voluntarily gave up his throne. Tuesday's ceremony comes some 3 years since he first mentioned his intention to step down, citing health reasons. Many Japanese citizens sympathize with the emperor's decision to abdicate, possibly because he was loved by many due to his care and concern for people suffering from disease and disaster. Soon after his statement, Japan's Diet enacted a bill that made his abdication possible. Since March 12, Akihito has been holding a range of rituals to report his abdication to his ancestors. The last leg of the ritual kicked off a couple of hours ago. At 5 p.m., a state ceremony will be held, attended by some 300 people, including his successor Naruhito and top Japanese officials. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will give a speech in gratitude to the emperor's 30 years of service. The ceremony will conclude with Emperor Akihito delivering his final speech to Japan.
So now that Akihito is ending his reign, what happens next?
Well, on May 1st, Japan will officially embrace its new era of Reiwa. As the clock ticks towards midnight, a huge countdown event will be held in the city of Shibuya to welcome in the new generation. The state enthronement ceremony will start at 10:30 a.m. local time on Wednesday, with Crown Prince Naruhito set to inherit the three sacred treasures of Japan, the sword, the mirror, and the jewel in its first ritual as emperor. Meanwhile, there are voices demanding the imperial system be abolished in Japan. Various civic groups are set to hold street protests in Tokyo from Tuesday evening and Wednesday, demanding that Akihito's abdication should bring the end of the system of hereditary emperors. Back to you, Jiun.